Question numbers 91 onwards. 91 to 95. Now in this question numbers 91 to 95, tell me what is the answer here. Now there are 7 persons W, D, B, L, K, X, G are living in 8 different floors and all of them born in different months. In different months of June, July, February, August and so on, there are some 7 given, but not necessarily in the same order. Now 8 floors, 7 persons are living on 8 floors. That means there is a floor which is vacant among these 8, isn't it? Now first let us write down the floors here, 8. The floors are 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1 are the 8 floors. 7 persons are staying in these 8 floors. One of the floor among these is a vacant floor. Then condition number 1. Now in this condition number 1, tell me what is the information here. And X is living on an odd number floor, but not on the ground and not below the vacant floor. Now this X is not on the ground floor and at the same time not below the vacant floor, and this X is above this vacant floor. X is above this vacant floor, then as many persons are living above G, same as the number of persons living below. As many persons living above G, then we can go for these possibilities. Tell me what are the different possibilities we can have. Now, so G can be either in this 4th floor. If there are 4th floor, if G is living on the 4th floor, then how many persons are there? Now above this G there are 4 floors. Below this G there are 3 floors. Now below this G how many persons are staying? 3 persons. Above this G 4 floors are there. 3 persons must be there. One of the floor is a vacant floor. Clear now? Hence where can we find this vacant floor? 5, 6, 7, 8. Done with this, then only the number of persons above this G equals to the number of persons below this G. And this is one possibility. Then what is the second possibility here? And then the second possibility, G is on the 5th floor. If G is on the 5th floor, 3 persons live above this G. Then 3 persons live below this G. Hence one of the floor is vacant. One of the floor is vacant among the first 4 floors, isn't it? Hence now in this case 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, one of the floor is vacant. And in case 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, one of the floor is vacant. Then, and one who born in January living immediately below K, and one of them living either on the ground floor or on the top floor. Either the person born in January living immediately below K. K is here, and the person who was born in January is living immediately below this K. Now this K and January K can be either on the 2nd and the 1st floor or 8th and the 7th floor. Either the person who born in January is on the 1st floor or K is on the 8th floor, isn't it? Then, and D is living on an odd number floor immediately below the vacant floor. Now there is a vacant floor. Below this vacant floor, D is immediately below this vacant floor, and but not on the ground floor. D is living immediately on an odd number floor, immediately below the vacant floor, but not on the ground floor. Now this D who is living in an odd number floor, isn't it? Immediately below this vacant floor. Now in this one, can D be on the 5th floor? Now it's here. And at the same time, now the vacant floor is not at the end, is anywhere given here? Ground floor. And D is living on an odd number floor immediately below the vacant floor. Tell me what are the different vacant floors here. D is an odd number floor, hence in this case D can be here, isn't it? Then vacant floor will be here, vacant is here. D is living on an odd number floor immediately below the vacant floor, and at the same time, then whatever this one here, this D can be either on the 8th floor, isn't it? Vacant floor can be on the 8th floor. If vacant floor is on the 8th floor, immediately below this vacant floor there will be D, isn't it? Hence there are 2 possibilities. Again in this one, vacant floor can be in the first 4 places, and out of which if the vacant floor is here, then D will be here, isn't it? Hence as of now there are 2. G is living immediately above the one who is living. Now we are talking about this G. G is living immediately above the one who was born in August. Now G is immediately above the one who was born in the August. Now G is living immediately above the one who is living immediately above the one who was born in August. Hence, between G and August, how many persons we should have? One person. That means these two persons must be in the alternate places. As G is on the 4th floor here, and the person who was born in August must be on the 2nd floor, isn't it? Then again in this one, now this D must be in the August, isn't it? Because there must be only one. Then, now in this one, D cannot be here. August, the person who was born in August cannot be here. Here also the August must be in this one only. Why it was so? Because there must be only one and again immediately above one. There is only one person, he is talking about one person. D is living in an on an odd number floor immediately below the vacant floor but not on the ground. G is living immediately above the one who is living immediately above. Now, say G is living immediately above the one who is living immediately above this one. Hence, this vacant floor cannot be at this place at all because these three persons must be adjacent to each other, isn't it? Because the word immediate is given. Now, sir, to this D, if you take here, no, then D cannot be on the first floor each other, isn't it? Below the vacant floor but not on the ground floor. Clear, but not on the ground floor, this information is given, isn't it? And this case is completely ruled out. As this case is completely ruled out, and at the same time, all these three persons are below this vacant floor. All the three persons are below this vacant floor. Who are those three persons? The one who was born in August and all of them below the vacant floor. Now, G is below the vacant floor, isn't it? D is below the vacant floor and the person who was born in August is also in the vacant floor. Clear? Hence, all these three persons. Then, now in this case, vacant floor, D, G and August were finalized. Then K and January. Now, we need to find out this K and January here. And W is living in an odd even number floor and living immediately below B. W even number floor immediately below this B. Then what are the different possibilities to this W? W even number floor immediate. W is living on an even number floor and L is living below B. W is living in an even number floor, L is living below B. L is living below B, hence what are the different possibilities to this W? W can be either on the 2nd floor or on the 8th floor. If W is on the 2nd floor, that is one possibility, and W can be here, this is the second possibility. W even number floor and L is living below B. Now, this L is living below this person B. L is living below this B. Then what is the other information here? L is living below B and G is living, one born in August and all of them are below the vacant floor, and only one person between X and G. As there is only one person must be in between X and G, X and G there must be one person. Hence, what is the possibility here? W cannot be on the 2nd floor. Why? Because if W is on the 2nd floor, then one person between X and G, X cannot be on the vacant floor, isn't it? Now, one person, now only one person living between X and G. As only one person between X and G, X can be either at this place. How many possibilities we can have? X can be either here or X can be here. There are two possibilities. Because in the above case, there is only one person below, here also there is only one person. And G, who born in June and July. And now, sir, only one person living between X and G. And G, who was born in February. And G was born in which month? G, who was born in February. And no one is living between these who were born in June and July. Now, June and July must be adjacent to each other. Yes, where can we have these June and July adjacent to each other? Then these are the only two possibilities we can have June and July, isn't it? June and July. Then W does not born on either June and July. W does not born on either June and July. Hence, W cannot be on that place, isn't it? Isn't it? If W cannot be here, then X will be here. Then, and B does not born in April. And at the same time, we have one more information. What is that information here? Now, this K is immediately below this Jan. As this K is immediately below this Jan, then where can this K? Is there any possibility to this K? Now, if you take W here and X at this place or X and W in these two places, then this K and Jan on two subsequent places is not at all possible, isn't it? Then, what are the different possibilities we can have here? Hence, W is at this place. If W at this place, then who is the person here? X is here. If X is here, then K N, then who is the other person? Tell me here. K N, K is at this place. If K is here, then the person who was born in Jan is at this place, then L is below this B, L and B will be at these two places. Done? Then what is the other possibility we have? Then G and August, let's again go through the information once again. Now X is living on an odd number floor but not on the ground floor, isn't it? X on the 7th floor but not on the ground floor. Then as many persons are living above G, same number of persons are living below this one, 3 persons above, 3 persons below. And at the same time, one who was born in Jan, living immediately below this K and Jan. Next one, and one of them living either on the ground floor or on the top floor. The person who was born in Jan was living on the ground floor. Next one, D is living on an odd number floor, immediately below the vacant floor, but not on the ground floor. G is living immediately above the one, who is living immediately above the one who was born in August, and above this person there must be one person, and again after this person there must be one person, that is G, and all of them are living below this vacant floor. W is living on an even number floor, and L is living below B, Only one person is living between X and G. One person between X and G, then who is that person here? D is that person who is living between X and G. G who was born in February, and no one is living between June and July. Now no one is living between June and July, and at the same time W does not born either in June or July. As W cannot be on June or July, if X is June, then this person D will be July, because no person is in between these two. There is a vacant floor here, isn't it? There is no person staying in between. Hence R, if June is here, then July will be here. Now check out here, between June and July there is no person in between these two. There is a vacant floor, but there is no person is staying in between these two. June, July, then what is the other thing left over here? B does not born in April. As B does not born in April, this W must born in April. If W born in April, then what is the other month left over here? May. Hence who was born in May? Now B was born in May. Clear now? Now this is about question numbers 91 to 95. Now in this one the key information is that number of persons above this G equals to the number of persons below B. And in general, you will know the even number of persons were there, even floors are there. Hence exactly between is not possible, isn't it? Next one, question numbers 91 to 95, then 96 to 100. Then question numbers 96 to 100. Yes, first write down this arrangement, then let us discuss about these question numbers 96 to 100. Now in this 96 to 100, now these questions are based on coding and decoding. 96 to 100, question numbers 96, coding and decoding. Now in this coding and decoding, now what is the information here? Now there are in total 4 statements, beautiful, rose color, excellent, and it is coded as 11G, 22C, 90, isn't it? 9O, 9O, and 14Q. And the next one is super Horner signed reaction. Now in this one also there are some codes given in this. Now we need to identify the logic behind this one. Now first identify the number. Now in the number here, now if you observe these numbers, what are these numbers? Now in this word beautiful, yes, any relation between this one here, beautiful. How many letters are there in this word beautiful? There are some 9 letters, isn't it? 9 letters are there in this one. Then how can you relate this one? 9. Then 9 letters are there, 9 at the same time. At the same time, what else is also clearly given here? How many vowels are there in this one? There are some 5 vowels, isn't it? Now in the word beautiful, there are 9 letters and 5 vowels, and 9 plus 5, that is 14, isn't it? Are you following this one or not? Then next one. Then now in the word rose, yes, what is the word rose here? R is 18. How many letters are there? Now in this one, 4 letters, isn't it? Now 18 plus 4, 22. Yes, once again. Now here the first letter is B, isn't it? What is the value of this B? B is 2. How many letters are there in this one? There are 9 letters, and it's 2 plus 9, that is 11. Are you following this one or not? 2 plus 5 is 2 plus 9, it is 11. That means, how are you getting this number? That number is nothing but first letter in the word is added to the number of letters in that word. Now first letter is B, the value of B is 2. How many letters are there? There are 9 letters, hence 2 plus 9 is 11. And similarly here rows, the value of R is 18, isn't it? How many letters are there? 4 letters, hence 18 plus 4, 22, and this is the code for this rows. And to the color, what is the first letter here? C. How many letters are there? 6 letters, 3 plus 6 is 9, and this is the code to the word color. And similarly excellent, here E is 5. How many letters are there? 9 letters, 5 plus 9, 14, isn't it? Hence, how are you getting the number here? The number is nothing but the sum of the place values of the first letter in each of the word is added to the number of letters in the given word. And similarly to this word super, S is 19, there are 5 letters, 19 plus 5, 24, and so on. Then coming to this one, beautiful. Now 11 is there, then how will you get this G here? Then how are you getting this word G? Plus 2. Plus 2 to the second letter if you take, then to this word rows, O plus 2 must be what? O plus 2 must be Q. O plus 2 Q on the correct name. Can you rows ki Q ki mari marled kada? Yes, what is the code to this word rows? The code to the word rows is 22C, isn't it? How are you getting this 22? The value of R is 18. There are 4 letters, 18 plus 4 is 22, isn't it? Hence, C is the code to the word rows. We cannot take Q. Now, so the numbers and the codes are not separated. Now, they were given as a together. Now, this 11G is a code to one of the word. 22C is a code to one of the word. We cannot divide this one. 11 to one word and G to another word, that type of is, as of now, it is not given. Clear? Now, in this one, then how will you get this C here? Then, again in the word beautiful. What is the value of L? Tell me what is the value of L. The value of L is 12. Then how many vowels are there in this word beautiful? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, isn't it? Hence 12 minus 5 is how much? 7. Now the 7th letter is G. Hence it is coded as G. Are you following this one or not? Okay? Now in this one, this is what it has been given. Next one, in the word rows. Now in the word rows, what is the value of E? E is 5. How many vowels are there? 2 vowels are there. Hence 5 minus 2 is how much? 3. Now the third letter is C. Now the third letter is C. Similarly here, now in this word color, R is 18. How many letters are there in this word? How many vowels are there? There are 3 vowels. 18 minus 3 is 15, and the 15th letter is O. Hence, for this one we got it as 9 O. And similarly to this word excellent, now what is the value of T? T is 20. How many vowels are there in this one? 1, 2, 3. 3 vowels are there. Hence 20 minus 3 is 17, and the 17th letter is Q. Okay? Now the code is given to a single word. As of now, that was not separated. Separate is inka difficult outundi. Then మీరు ఇచ్చారు ఆ థాట్ సెపరేట్ చేయొచ్చు అనేసి ఇంకొకసారి అది పెడతాం. Then question numbers 96 to 100. Done with this? Now all these 5 questions are based on the same logic and the same pattern. Now to the number, we should take the first letter value plus number of letters should be added, and to this letter, last letter value and the number of vowels should be subtracted from this one. Next, question numbers 96 to 100. Yes, 101 to 105. Now question numbers 101 to 105. 101 to 105. Now in this 101 to 105, now these questions are based on coded inequalities. Yes, 101 to 105 please. Shall I explain this one or not required? Anyone please, 101 to 105. Clear? Then 106 onwards. Now question numbers 106. Yes, so how many of you had done this one 106 to 110? How many of you could able to do this one? Cheppandi vachinda evarkaina 106 to 110. Though it seems to be very easy. That too, now sir, very little information is there, but whereas now how many seats are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 seats are there. Now among these 7 seats, how many persons are there? Only 6 persons are there. Again, there is a vacant seat in this one, isn't it? Now, today most of these puzzles are based on the vacant seat only. Okay? Then, now in this one there is a vacant seat. 7 persons. C, G, J, M, P, Q are sitting in a straight line and likes different colors, and all of them, each one of them are facing towards north direction. Okay? North direction. J is seated second to the left of the one who likes indigo, but no one seated at any ends of the line, isn't it? Now this is again very important information. J is seated second to the left of the one who likes indigo. J is seated second to the left of the one who likes indigo. The possibilities could be n number. Why? Because maybe there is a vacant person, vacant seat in between, or if there is no vacant seat, there is again one more possibility, isn't it? And P and the one who likes red are seated. One person are seated. Now, sir, if you observe here, G likes blue. Now the last statement I am going for. Now G likes blue is sitting to the immediate left of the one who is seated third to the left of a vacant seat, isn't it? Now, sir, now the number of possibilities can be decreased. Yes, so how can we decrease the number of possibilities here? Now the vacant seat can be at this place, this can be vacant seat. If this is a vacant seat, now this G who likes blue is seated to the immediate left of the one who is seated third to the left of vacant seat, means this G is fourth to the left of the vacant seat. As the G is fourth to the left of the vacant seat, G must be here. If G is here, then what is the color liked by this one? This person likes blue color, isn't it? Now this is one possibility. Then what is the other possibility here? Now this vacant seat is not at any of the extreme ends, isn't it? Hence 4, 5 and 6. Then what is the other possibility here? If vacant seat is here, then G will be here and blue will be here. Hence, finally we could able to finalize for two possibilities. Then coming to this one, J is seated second to the left of the one who likes indigo, but none of these two persons are seated at any one of the ends of the line. As J is seated second to the left of the one who likes indigo. As J is seated second to the left of the one who likes indigo, tell me what are the different possibilities? Can indigo be here or not indigo? If indigo is here, then where should this J? J must be at this place, seated second to the left. Here he is not talking about the second person, he is talking about the place, second place. J is seated second to the left of the one who likes indigo. That is one possibility. Then what is the other possibility here? Other possibility is indigo is to the immediate left of this vacant seat, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then this is the vacant seat and this is G who likes blue color. Then now if this person is indigo, then J will be at this place, isn't it? J is seated second to the left of the one who likes indigo. Then in this one, but no one is seated at the extreme ends of the line. Hence the person who likes indigo at this place and J at this place. Here in the second case there is only one possibility. And P and the one who likes red are seated adjacent to each other. The order is not given, either P red or red P. And only one person is seated between M and the one who likes grey. Now, sir, how many persons are in between M and the one who likes grey? Here he is talking about the person but not the place. Only one person is in between M and the one who likes grey, and one of them is seated at extreme ends of the line. One of them is seated at extreme ends of the line, and one of them is an immediate neighbor of a vacant seat. Now this is the most crucial information here, isn't it? Now only one person between M and the one who likes grey, and one who likes grey, and one of them seated at an extreme ends of the line, and one of them is an immediate neighbor of a vacant seat. Now one of the person is an immediate neighbor of the vacant seat, at the same time one of the person is at an extreme end, isn't it? And one person in between M and the one who likes grey. Yes, tell me what is the possibility here. Now, sir, now at one of the ends. Now here he is talking about one of the ends. Okkasari jagrataga chudali. Either M or the one who likes grey must be at one of the extreme ends. Now, sir, now at the left extreme, is it possible to have M or grey at this place? Not possible. That means either this M or the one who likes grey must be at the right extreme only, isn't it? Now, sir, if you take this one, then can M be at this place? Or tell me whether M should be here or grey should be here. Either grey can be or M can. Then out of this, tell me whether grey can be here or not. Jagrata patukoli, information is less, possibilities will be more. Whether grey can be here or not, no. Why it is no? Because if grey is here, only one person means this person is seated in between grey and the one who likes M. Hence, M and J must be in the same place, which is not possible, isn't it? Hence, grey cannot be at the last place. As grey cannot be here, then M will be here. If M is here, gray will be here. Tell me whether the given information is satisfied or not. M, between M and the one who likes gray, there must be only one person, and these two persons is one of them is at an extreme end and is an immediate neighbor of vacant seat as well. Clear now? Then coming to this one, M and this one. Now, can gray be at this place? Tell me here, can M be at this place? If M is here, 1, 2, gray and indigo must be in the same place, which is not possible. As which is not possible here, in the last position must be gray. If this is gray, and this person must be M. Now again check out here, between gray and M, there is only one person. At the same time, and one is adjacent to a vacant seat, and another one is what? At an extreme end. And similarly here again, then what is the possibility here? M or gray can be here, M or gray, and here M or gray. There are two possibilities in this one, isn't it? M or gray can be interchangeable. Then only one person is seated between M and the one who likes gray, and one of them seated at the extreme ends of the line, and one of them is an immediate neighbor of a vacant seat. Q is seated in immediate neighbor of the one who likes pink color. Now Q and pink are adjacent to each other. Earlier we have P and red are adjacent to each other. P and red are adjacent, and Q and pink are also adjacent, isn't it? P and R and Q and pink are adjacent, but no one is seated at extreme ends of the line, and Q and pink are not at the extreme ends of the line. As Q and pink are not at the extreme ends of the line, now tell me where should this Q and pink be? Can pink be at this place? If pink is here, then Q will be here. Then tell me whether pink is here. No, pink cannot be here because none of these two persons is at an extreme end. Hence Q and pink cannot be at this place. As Q and pink cannot be here, then what is the only possibility here? If Q is here, then the first two places only Q and pink. Q and pink, pink and red. And again red is also there, P and red. Now if this P is here, red will be here. Is there any information regarding this one? P and red cannot be at the extreme end. Adeni cheda cheppandi. P and the one who likes are adjacent to each other or not? P and red undi kada. P and the one who likes red are sitting each other. Each other means adjacent to each other. Now if P is here, red will be here. There is a possibility or not? Now between Q and pink, these two persons cannot be at the extreme end. P and red, that is not given. Then only one person is seated between the one who likes indigo and the one who likes red color. Indigo and red color, how many persons are there? There is only one person. As between indigo and red color, as and which should be red color? In the first case, this must be red color because there is only one person between indigo and red. If indigo and red is here, now P and red are adjacent to each other, then P will be here. Follow avutunna leda? That means P cannot be at this place. If P cannot be at this place, red cannot be here. And if P and red are here, then Q and pink cannot be at the extreme end. Then where can we have this one? Now Q is at this place and pink is at this place. These two are interchangeable. Saripinda leda? Then who is the person left over here? G, P, Q, J, and C is the person left over. And what is the other color left over here? Violet is the color left over. We haven't gone through the entire information also. And one of them is an immediate neighbor of a vacant seat. Indigo, only one person is seated between the one who likes indigo and the one who likes red. Indigo and red, there must be only one person, and one of them is an immediate neighbor of a vacant seat. Now who is here vacant seat? Indigo is immediate adjacent to a vacant seat, and an immediate neighbor of a one who is seated at the answer. Now this person is at immediate neighbor of the one who is seated at an extreme end of the line. Isn't regarding a single person, he has given multiple informations. Then vacant seat is not placed at the ends of the line. This is also clearly specified. And this is the final arrangement. What is the final arrangement here? G, blue, P, pink, Q, red, J, gray, and the next one is a vacant seat. Next one, C likes indigo, M likes violet. Now this is the final information here. Then who is seated to the immediate left of a vacant seat? Tell me here. J, the one who likes gray, that is choice 4. Then question number 107, who likes violet color? Now tell me the person who likes violet. M likes violet color, that is choice 3. Then question number 108, who is seated fourth to the right of the one who likes red color? Fourth to the right of the one who likes red color. Then M, the one who likes violet. Then question number 109, how many persons are seated between C and the one who likes grey? C and grey, how many persons are there? There is no person between these two. It is a vacant floor, isn't it? Vacant seat, hence none, that is given in choice 5. Then question number 110, who likes pink here? P likes pink, that is choice 1 is the answer. 4, 3, 1, 5, 1 are the choices to these 5 questions. You can check out with the key, we are getting the same key. And this is about question numbers 106 to 110. Then 111 to 115. Yes, question numbers 111 to 115. Yes, tell me question number 111, what is your answer here? Tell me what is the answer you got here. 111. Now question number 111. Now if you observe here in question number 111, now there are 3 negative conclusions were given, isn't it? As 3 negative conclusions were given, no B is M. As no B is M, some B's are not M, C is definitely true, isn't it? First conclusion can be drawn. Then F and M, some F are not M. No B is M, and the next information must be between B and, now sir, M must be present as it is, B should go, F should come. Now the relation between B and F, no statement has been given, that is choice 1 is ruled out. Are you following this one or not? Then coming to choice 2. Whatever this choice 2 here, again no F is M. As no F is M, some F or not M can be definitely be drawn from this statement itself. Then now B and M. Now if you combine the third and the fourth statement, some B's are F, no F is M, F is a middle term distributed, and some B's are not M, definitely true. And the first conclusion can also be drawn with the help of the first and the third and the fourth statement. And the next one, some C's are not M. Now coming to this one, some C's are not M. Some C's are not M. Now C is here, M is here. Isn't some C's are not M, F and M. Now here, is there any statement between F and C? No statement between F and C. As no statement between F and C, then what is your answer here? Choice 2 also cannot be your answer. Then coming to choice 3. Now in choice 3, no M is C. Then no M is C means some M or not C's can be definitely be drawn. And with the help of this one, then some M's are F, no M is C. M is distributed, that is some F's are not C's, can be some F's are not C's. Some F's are not C's. Now some F's are not C's, is there any information here? No. Again at the same time, if you observe here, M is here, M must be present, C should go, F should come, C and F the statement, C and F there is no statement at all, and that C is present only in the negative statement. This is also ruled out. Then what is your answer here, fourth one? Then now in the fourth one, no G is M. No, it is not G, it seems it is no C is M. Sorry, no G is M. If no G is M, M must be present here, M will be as it is, G should go and B should come. G and B, any statement between G and B? Yes, some B's are yes, hence some B's are not M's I can able to derive. Some F are not M. Some F are not M means M is here, G should go, M should come, M and F, there is no information at all. And this is also ruled out. Then what is your answer here? Choice 5 is the answer. Yes, what is the answer you got? Tell me. None of these వచ్చిందా? Yes, what is the key given here? 111. 111 choice 4 is given as the answer. Now let us draw the diagram to this choice 4. ఒక్కసారి డ్రా చేద్దాము. Because with the help of this tick and cross method, we got choice 5 as the answer. Now let us check out with the help of choice 4, are we getting the answer or not? Some B's are G's. How to represent this one? Some B's are G's. Now these are B's and these are G's, some B's are G's. Next one, some G's are C's, some of G's are C's. And next one, all, some G's are C's, all B's are F, all these B's are F. Next one, no G is M. No G is M means G and M should not be intersected. As G and M cannot be intersected here, now here. Some G's are not M, it can be true because there is an intersection between this one. Some C's are not M will be true. At the same time, some B's are not M will also be true because there is an intersection between G and this one. And at the same time, some F are not M will also be true. Then coming to the first one, some B's are not M. Tell me whether it is true or not. Yes, that is definitely true. Some B's are not M. These are the B's which are not M because some B's and G's are intersected with each other. some F or not M. Now some F or not M means, now sir, all F or M is not valid because this is intersection of these two, and this is also valid. And some C's are not M, some C's are not M. Some C's are not M, this is again possible. Some C's are not M is also possible. Some C's are not M means, now we need to prove all C's are M's. Is it possible to draw? Cheppandi, some C's are not M, all C's are M's avutunda manaki? Avuthu, because no G is M. Hence this is also valid. Next one, all M or C's is a possibility. All M or C's is a possibility. Then what is your answer here? Choice 4 is the answer. Done with this? Fourth. First conclusion ayinda? Conclusions anni vachaye leda? Some B's are not M. Some of the B's are not M's. Yes, these are the B's which are not M's. Next one, some F are not M's. Some of the F are not M's, and so on. Hence, what is your answer here? Choice 4 is the answer. Now, with the help of choice 4, then fourth lo manaki emi vachindi cheppandi, the first two conclusions we got here. And the third one, some C's are not M. Now C and M. Now in this one, some all B's are, no G is M is here. M is there, M should be present as it is, and G should go, C should come. Now the relation between C and G. Now where is the relation between C and G? Some G's or C's is there. Unda leda? Undi. Some G's or C's means, and G and G, some C's are not M, definitely true avutundi kada fourth one. Inkokkasari chustara tick and cross lo. Now in this one. Now some B's are not M. Now M is here, G should go and B should come. Now between B and G there is a statement, and some B's are not M's, definitely true. Then coming to the next one. What is the second conclusion here? Second conclusion is in between F and M. F and M. M is here because we should take a negative statement because the conclusion itself is a negative conclusion. Now, no G is M means M is present here. M is present here. M should go and G should go and F should come. G and F. Is there any statement between G and F here? G and F, there is no statement, isn't it? Between G and F, is there any statement here? No statement. But if you combine these two, some B's are G's and all B's are F's. What is the conclusion here? Some G's are F. Some G's are F is there. Hence, I can able to derive this one as well. Though we are not directly deriving from two statements, but whereas combining two statements, I am getting a conclusion. That conclusion and this statement can be related. Hence, choice 4 is the answer. Done? And similarly, 111 to 115, chestaru kada. Next one, 116 to 118. Yes, 116 to 118. 116 to 118, not required. Next one, 19 and 20. Now question number 119 and 120. 119 and 120, again these questions are based on binary logic. Now, and this end is represented by 1, and what about this 0 here? And end is 1 and percentage is 0. Percentage is 0. Now these are the only two symbols that are used in order to represent any number. Then how will you represent 409? Yes, tell me how to represent this 409. Hence we need to convert this 409 into powers of 2. Avunu kada, powers of 2 ela divide chestaru? 409. 409, 256 is there, and 256. And next one, 256 is how much? 2 power 7 or 8? 2 power 8. 2 power 8 is 256, isn't it? 2 power 9 will be 512, hence 2 power 8 plus 2 power 7. What is 2 power 7 here? 8 plus 6 is 14, 4, 1 plus 5, 6 plus 2, 8, 384. 384 done. How much more is left over here? 384 plus 16 plus 9, 25. This 25 can be written as 16 plus 8 plus 16 plus 8, 24 plus 1, 25. Isn't it? Hence, what are the numbers here? 256. Next one is 128. After this 128, 64 is not there, 32 is not there, 16 is there, 8 is there, and 1 is there. Is it? Amma? Chit? Cheppandi ela teeskuntam? Powers of 2 teeskuntunnama leda? Powers of 2 ante ela teeskuntam cheppandi? 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 square, 2 cube, 2 power 5. 2 power 5, 32, 2 power 6, 64, 2 power 7, 128, 2 power 8, 256, 2 power 9, 512. Avuna kada? If 2 power 9 is 512, this 409 is below this 512. అందుకే 2 పవర్ 9 అయితే లేదు. మరి ఏముంది 2 పవర్ 8 నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేసాం. 2 పవర్ 8 2 పవర్ 7 కలిపితే నాకు ఎంత అని చెప్పండి 384 అయింది. 384 అయిపోతే ఇంకా 409లో 384 మిగిలిపోతే ఇంకెంత ఉంది 16 + 9 25. 25ని ఈ విధంగా రాసుకోవచ్చు కదా. అంటే ఇచ్చిన నెంబర్ని ప్రతి నెంబర్ని నౌ ఐఎమ్ కన్వర్టింగ్ ఇంటూ ఏ పవర్స్ ఆఫ్ 2. లాస్ట్ టైం ఐ హ్యావ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్డ్ బై డివైడింగ్ దిస్ బై 2. అది ఆల్రెడీ మీకు వచ్చింది. ఇప్పుడు నేను డైరెక్ట్గా చేయడం. పెద్ద నెంబర్ ఇస్తే మనం అలా డివైడ్ చేసుకుంటూ కూర్చోలేం. ఇజంట్ ఇట్? Now 256 means 2 power 7 is there, 2 power 8, 2 power 7, 2 power 6 is not there, 2 power 5 is not there, 2 power 4, 2 cube, 2 power 2 square is not there, and 2 power 2 square is not there, and 2 power 1 is not there, and 2 power 1 is there. Ante kada? 2 power 1. Now this is what this is represented by end, and this is percentage, percentage, end, percentage, percentage, end. This is your answer. చెప్పండి ఎందులో ఉంది ఇది? Choice 4 is the answer. వచ్చిందా లేదా? Now we need to convert all the numbers into multiples of 2, powers of 2, not multiples of 2 but powers of 2. 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 square, 2 cube. అది చేయాలనుకుంటే ఏం చేయాలి చెప్పండి? పెద్ద నెంబర్ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేసుకుంటే త్వరగా అయిపోతుంది మనకి. చెప్పండి ఫాలో అయ్యారా లేదా? మీకు ఇంకా డౌట్ ఉందా? చెప్తాలేండి క్లాస్ అయిన తర్వాత చెప్తా. అమ్మా 2 పవర్ డైరెక్ట్గా అదే నెంబర్ రాదు కదా. అండ్ 2 పవర్ సంథింగ్ ప్లస్ దిస్ విల్ బి 409. ఆ సంథింగ్ ఈజ్ వాట్ అనేది మనం డిస్కస్ చేస్తున్నాం ఇక్కడ. 2 పవర్ రాదు. 2 పవర్ మనకు వచ్చింది ఏమొస్తుంది మనకి 128, 256, 512, 1024 అయ్యే 2 పవర్స్. ఈ రిమైనింగ్ నెంబర్స్ అన్నీ ఆ 2 పవర్ మధ్యలో ఈ 2 పవర్ మధ్యలో ఉంటాయి మనకి. ఏ 2 పవర్ మధ్యలో 2 పవర్ 7కి నౌ దిస్ 409 ఈజ్ ఇన్ బిట్వీన్ 2 పవర్ 8 అండ్ 2 పవర్ 9. అవును కదా. 2 పవర్ 8 అంటే 256, 2 పవర్ 7 128. ఈ రెండు నేను యాడ్ చేస్తే ఏమైపోయింది 384 అయింది. మిగిలింది ఎంత ఉంది 25. 25 ఎలా రాస్తాం? 25లో 32లో 25 ఉంది. Isn't it? And this is ruled out, this is ruled out. 16 plus 8, 24 plus 1, 25. Done? Then question number 120. Yes, whatever this 120 here, now in this 120, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Now 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 square, 2 cube, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6, 2 power 7, 2 power 8, 2 power 9, 2 power 10. 2 power 10 is how much? 1024. Isn't it? 1024, then what is the sum of this? 1024 plus and so on. చెప్పండి ఎంత వస్తుంది మనకి? 4 plus 6, 10 plus 8, 18. 18 plus 6, 28, 28 plus 1, 29. Among the given numbers, the last digit 9. 9 is given only in choice 3. Choice 3 is the answer. 1429 is the answer. Done with this? Now this is about binary coding. Then question numbers 121 to 125. Now in this question numbers 121 to 125, tell me what are the numbers here? 8 people. Who are those 8 people? PQRS, TUVW has appointed for a job but not necessarily in the same order on 7 different years. Those are 2000, 2002, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Again, how many persons are there? 8 persons. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 years were given. 8 persons and 8 years were given. Now let us start from 2002 onwards, isn't it? Now 2002, 2004, 2006 and so on. Then, and each one of them likes a different fruit. Q has appointed in a year which has comes after 2000 and 2004. After 2004 and before 2000, after 2000 and before 2004 is nothing but 2002, isn't it? Now 2000, 2002, 2004, 2006, 2008, 2010, next one, 2012 and 2014, 12 and 14. Hence in total how many persons are there? There are some 8 persons. Now 8 persons are there. Now these 8 persons are staying on 8 different floors. Sorry, they were born, what is the information here? And each one of them were recruited in these 8 years. and these persons were recruited in these 8 years and they like different fruit. Then what is the first information here? Q has appointed in a year which comes after 2000 but before 2004. After 2000, before 2004 is nothing but 2002. Hence, Q must be in the year 2002. And the one who likes guava has appointed before R. Guava is before R. The word immediate is not given, whether it could be immediate or cannot be immediate. Only 2 people have been appointed between the one who likes pomegranate and the one who likes mango. And pomegranate and mango, how many should be there? There must be exactly 2, isn't it? Now the vice versa, because the order is not clearly given. Between pomegranate and the one who likes mango, there must be exactly 2 people were appointed. W appointed in the year 2014. Now W was appointed in the year 2014 and he likes watermelon. Now W likes watermelon and this person was appointed in the year 2014. And the one who likes orange has an appointed in the year which is after 2010. After 2010, that means orange must be here, 2012, orange. And orange in 2012, only 3 people between the one who likes orange and tea. Orange and tea, there must be 3 people and tea must be in the year of 2004, isn't it? Only 3 people between orange. V does not have an appointment in the year 2002. Hence, this information is not required at all. The one who likes apple has appointed immediately before Q. Apple means that person must be in the year 2000. Apple immediately before Q. Only one person has an appointment between P and U. Now, between P and U, there must be exactly 1 person, isn't it? Between P and U, there must be exactly 1 person, and only 3 people are appointed between V and R. Between V and R, there must be exactly 3 people. As between V and R, there must be exactly 3 people, then what is the only possibility? Now, one between these 2 persons, V and R, must be in the year 2000, isn't it? Because there must be 3 people. As V and R is here 1, 2, 3, the other V and R must be in these 2 places, isn't it? V and R. And so only 3 people are in between orange and guava. Now, R is, now this guava is above this R, hence R cannot be in 2000. As R cannot be in 2000, R must be in the year 2008. R is 2008 and here who is the person here? V is the person here, V and R. Because this guava is above this one in any one of these 3 places. Either it could be 6, 7 or 8 could come immediate, as the word immediate is not given anywhere. Only 3 people are appointed between V and R. P has an appointment before you. P has an appointment before you. P has an appointment before you. Only 1 person has an appointment between R and the one who likes guava. R and the one who likes guava, there must be exactly 1, hence this guava must be here, isn't it? Now this T likes guava, only 1 person between R and U. R and the one who likes guava. The one who likes pomegranate is appointed on one of the days before 2004. Before 2004 pomegranate, where should this be? That must be Q, pomegranate. If this is pomegranate here, there are 2 persons between pomegranate and mango, and this mango must be R, isn't it? Now we have used this information as well. Now this P is before U, and the one who likes pomegranate is appointed on one of the years before 2004. V has appointment on one of the year before T, that is also finalized. 1 person has an appointment between the one mango and the one who likes orange. Mango and orange, this information also there is, we have taken. 1 person has appointment between U and the one who likes banana. U and a banana, there must be exactly 1. Hence, where should this U? U must be in 2010. This is the only case. If U is here, this is banana. If this is banana and P is before banana, P will be here. If P is here, then who is the person left over here? S is the person left over. And the fruit left over is grapes is the fruit left. Now, there is no second possibility at all, isn't it? So easy, but whereas most of the information is not required at all. Repeated information is given. Now, this is the final arrangement. And this is about question numbers 121 to 125. After this 121 to 125, then question numbers 126 to 130, 126 to 130. Coding and decoding, condition based, Now, if you observe here, all the three conditions are based on the first and the last symbol only, isn't it? The first and the last element. Yes? Anyone please? 126 to 130? 126 to 130. Those who would like to have this one, please raise your hands. 126 to 130. Now, in this one, question numbers 126 to 130. Then, what is information here? The first as well as the last digit is an odd digit. First one, now all the three statements are related to the first and the last only, isn't it? Now, the first one is what? Odd, and the last one is also odd. The first one is as well as the last digit is odd. Now, the first one is odd and the last one is also odd. Then, and the symbol, first as well as the last digit is odd number and symbol respectively. First one is an odd number and the last one is a symbol respectively, symbol. Then what is the condition here? Then both are to be coded as, both these two must be coded as N. Done with this, this is the first information. First we should decode the given information, because for each and every question we cannot read all the three conditions. Then condition number 2, first as well as the last digit is even. First one is an even and the last one is also an even. Then the codes are to be interchanged. Interchange the codes of these two, interchange. Then if the first and the last digits are symbols, first and the last digits are symbol and letter. First one is a symbol and the last one is a letter. Then those are to be coded as, these two must be coded as copyright. This is what the information given. Then coming to question number 126. Now in this 126, tell me what is your answer here. Now in this question number 126, 2 hash k 8 and so on. The first one is 2 and the last element is what? Last element is letter. First one is what? First one is 2 and the last one is a letter. Is there any information here? Odd and symbol. Cheppandi ఏ కండిషన్ లోకి వస్తుంది? First one is an even and the last one is what? First symbol as well as the last digit is even. Sorry, first as well as అనే వర్డ్ ఉండకూడదు ఇక్కడ. The first is a digit, even digit, and the first as well as the last digit is even and a letter. Even and a letter. The first one is an even and the last one is a letter, even. Second condition, even and letter. Then interchange the codes. Then what is the code to this word 2? The code to the word 2 is percentage. The code to the word 2 is percentage. And next one, and the code to the word 2 is percentage and these two must be interchanged. And the code to the word H must be percentage now. And to this H, K. Now this K and a percentage should be interchanged and all the remaining as it is. All the remaining as it is. Now check out choice 3 and choice 4. Because in these two choices only we are having the first and the last elements K and percentage. The remaining choices were ruled out directly. Now in this one, rather than checking out each and every element, because finally we are left with only two choices, then start comparing between these. First one K, 9, R, R. Now we need to check out the fourth element. Now what is the fourth element here? 8. What is the code to this word? 8, U. Hence choice 3 is the answer, it cannot be choice 4. Clear? Rather than checking out each and every element, this is how you are supposed to work out this. Choice 3. Follow avutunnara leda? Finally we are left with only two choices. Then start comparing within the choices. Which element is different? If you compare that one, that itself is enough. Question number 126. Then 127. 3 and K. 3 is what? 3 is odd and K is what? The first as well as the last digit is odd and symbol. Odd and symbol. Yes, it comes under which category? Tell me here. It does not come under any one of these three. Avuna kada? First odd undal, last one emo letter ikkada. Ikkada odd and symbol is there. Hence symbol and letter. Hence, then follow according to the given condition. 3. What is the code to this word 3 here? Dollar. Hash stands for 9. $9. Next one 6 stands for what? T. $9T. Then $90. Next one is what? H. H stands for K. $9K. $9K. This is ruled out. This is ruled out. $9K. Choice 3. Isn't it? $9TK. And this is also ruled out. Then what is your answer here? Choice 4 and choice 4 is the answer. 127. Then question number 128. Now in this one, first one is what? Odd. And the last one is a symbol. and this is according to condition number 1. Both these two must be coded as AND and AND. Now, among the given codes, AND is given in only choice 4 and choice 5. The first 3 choices were ruled out. Then between these two start comparing. Now, then start comparing here. The second element itself is different. What is the second element here? H. What is the code to this word? HK. Choice 4 cannot be your answer, choice 5. Done. This is about 128. Then coming to question number 129. Now, letter, isn't it? Letter and symbol. Letter and symbol, is there any element here? No. Hence, directly according to the given table only. H stands for what? H is K. Next one, 6 stands for T, and 1 stands for KTM. KTM. Now, KTM, how many are there? KTM, there are only 2. Then in between, now so the last element is different between these two. What is the last element here? Hash. What is the code to this word? Hash? 9. Hence, choice 3 is ruled out, choice 1 is the answer. 129, it is choice 1. Then question number 130. The first one is symbol, last is a letter. Hence, these two must be, it comes under the third category, copyright and copyright. Now, among the given choices, how many copyrights are there? Yes, all the choices are having copyright. Then 3. What is the code to this word? 3? 3 is dollar. And next one, 3. Dollar. What is the code to this word? Dollar here? Dollar is hash. Copyright dollar hash. Copyright dollar hash. Copyright dollar hash. Copyright dollar hash. This is ruled out. Then only 1 and 2. Now, we are left with only 1 and 2 in this. Now, in this only 1 and 2, tell me what is your answer here? Second option. Now, in this one only 1 and 2, it is choice 2. Done? Then question numbers 136 to 140. Now, in this question numbers 136 to 140, what is given here? Now, these questions are based on data sufficiency, 136 to 140, isn't it? Now, 136 to 139. 131. Acha, there is a puzzle, one more puzzle is there. 131 to 135. Now, in this 131 to 135, tell me what is the information here? 131 to 135. Now, 8 friends R, B, L, C, F, G, H and D are seated around a circular table, but not facing the same direction, and each one has different lucky numbers 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but not necessarily in the same order. 2 persons who are facing the same direction are not seated adjacent to each other. Now, with the help of this information, tell me how many persons are away from the center and how many persons are towards the center? 4 away and 4 inward, isn't it? How do we confirm that one? Because no 2 persons facing the same direction are seated adjacent. That means the persons who are seated adjacent must be different positions. Hence, in total we have some 4 persons inward and 4 are outward. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if you take the person who is facing here, all these alternate persons are facing the center and the remaining persons are facing away from the center. Done with this? 8 persons. Then 2 persons who are facing the same direction are not seated adjacent to each other. With the help of this information, we can able to determine the directions of these. D is seated second to the right and left of the one whose lucky numbers are 4 and 7 respectively, isn't it? Now, so that means, now second to the left of the one, this one and this one, that means these 3 persons are in the alternate positions. As these 3 persons are in the alternate position, then what should happen here? All these 3 persons must face in the same direction. Alternate position, check out here, all the alternate positions are facing the same direction. Now, I am fixing D at this place. If D is here, if 4 is here, 7 will be here, or the vice versa, 7 and 4 will be here, isn't it? Now, D is seated second to the right of the one whose lucky number is 4 and 7 respectively. What is it? Respectively. That means in the same order. In the same order means 4 must be here and 7 must be here. First statement. What is the first statement here? D is, the first statement. D is sitting second to the right and left of the one whose lucky numbers are 4 and 7 respectively. Respectively means ఎక్కడమ్మా అవుట్ సైడ్ తీసుకోవచ్చు. 2 possibilities. Now if you start with this D here, 4 and 7 will be in these two. D here, 4 and 7 will be in these two places, isn't it? Now that means alternate persons are facing the same direction. Either these persons, all the 3 are inward or all the 3 are outward. Then, and all of them facing the same direction. That information is not required. We know that information. And once whose lucky number is 5, seated to the immediate left of the one who is to the immediate right of R. Immediate right hand side of R is there is one person. R's immediate right there is one person. And to that person's immediate left will be 5. Isn't it? That means R and 5 are facing the same direction or not, tell me. Yes, because these two persons are alternate. R and 5 are in the same direction. 5 is sitting immediate left of the one who is seated to the immediate right of R. H and the one whose lucky number is 8 are immediate neighbors. Who are the immediate neighbors here? H and the one whose lucky number 8 are immediate neighbors to each other. These two persons must be together. And no one is seated between D and the one whose lucky number is 10. D and 10 there is no person here, and 10 can be either at this place or at this place. There are 2 possibilities. There is no one person between D and 10. And C is facing the center. C is facing the center and is seated to the immediate left of L. And both of them are an immediate neighbor of R. Now, so this is what the information we have. Now, C is immediate left of 2 persons, isn't it? And this C is facing the center, hence where should this C? C must be at this place, isn't it? Or what are the different possibilities we can have for this C? Suppose if C is at this place. If C is here, C is facing the center and seated to the immediate left and immediate left of L. Immediate left of L means then L must be at this place. Ante kada? Immediate left of L, and both of them is an immediate neighbor of R. Both of them is an immediate neighbor of R means this C as well as L are an immediate neighbor, isn't it? Both of them, and both of them is an immediate neighbor of R. Both of these two persons are immediate neighbor of R. C is facing the center and seated to the immediate left of L, and both of them is an immediate neighbor of R. Both of them is an immediate neighbor of R means C and L must be an immediate neighbor of R రావాలి. అవునా కదా? వస్తుందా? C is facing the center and this C is to the immediate left of L, and both అంటే ఎవరు చెప్పండి ఇక్కడ? C and L. C and L are an immediate neighbor of R. Information itself is wrong. అవునా కదా? ఎందుకంటే C and L are adjacent to each other. As the C and L are adjacent to each other, both of them cannot be adjacent to R. Now, sir, here the information is both of these and they are adjacent to C undal, and they are adjacent to C. Then we can able to fix this C as well. Now, C, L and R. L and R can be either at this place. Avuna kada? R, C and L must be together. Now, we have changed this information. C is facing the center and sitting to the immediate left of L, and these two persons are immediate neighbor of R, and one whose lucky number is 7 another. One whose lucky number is 7, then whose lucky number is 7, tell me here? One whose and 1 are. One whose lucky number is 7. Okay, C is facing the center and seated to the immediate left of L, and both of them are an immediate neighbor of R, and one whose lucky number is 7 but not respected. Okay, C is facing the center and to the immediate left of L, and both of them, and one whose lucky number is 7 but not necessarily in the same order. One whose lucky number is 7. F ఎక్కడ వచ్చారండి? F ఎక్కడ లేదు కదా అసలు. No one is seated between D and the one whose lucky number is 10 తీసుకున్నాం. C is facing the center we have taken and sitting to the immediate left of L. Immediate left of L is there, and neighbor of R next, and one whose lucky number is 7. R and the one whose lucky number is 7. R and the whose. Now, sir, okay, నిమిషం. Now, the C is facing the center, isn't it? And the C is to the immediate left of L, Now this person is seated. Now these two persons are seated in between R and the one whose lucky number is 7. That is what meaning. And these two persons, both these two persons are seated in between R and whose lucky number is 7. Clear? Both these two persons are seated between R and whose lucky number is 7. Hence R cannot be here. Now these two persons C as well as L, both these two are seated where? Seated. C is here, L is here, R is here. Now these C and L are seated in between R and 7. That is what meaning. Clear now? It is not clearly given, but this is what we can able to assume from this, and but not respectively in the same order. Next one. Then R, C, L and 7 we have, and earlier we have one information H and 8. R and 5, whatever this R and 5 are R and 5. R and 5, 5 can be either at this place or 5 can be this L. Immediate right, teacher. Now, where is this R, R and 5? Let us come back to this R and 5 here. Now, one whose lucky number is 5 seated to the immediate left of the one whose lucky number is 5 is seated to the immediate left of the one who is seated to the immediate right of R. Immediate right of R is C, isn't it? And to that person's immediate left, 5 will be there. Hence, 5 cannot be at this place. Hence, where should this 5? 5 must be L. 5 must be L. Then next one. Now, H and 8 must be adjacent to each other. As of now, we have not used that information, but not respectively in the same. G is seated to the immediate neighbor of H. G is seated to the immediate right neighbor of H means, now the G can be 8 or G, H and 8 are these three persons together. Now, what is the possibility here? H and G, G is 8 or H, G and 8 are adjacent to each other. Second step. Then H who is facing the center. H who is facing F. H is facing F. As H is facing F, F whose lucky number is 7. F's lucky number is 7. As F's lucky number is 7, F is here. Now the number is 7 and now H is here. Now H is here. H and 8 are adjacent to each other, isn't it? And H and 8 are adjacent to each other. This R can be 8. R can be 8 or this person can be 8. And already 10 chapter, ikkada 10 undochu, ikkada 10 వచ్చు, because 10 is an immediate neighbor each. Who is facing F? F's lucky number is 7. One whose lucky number is 9, seated third to the left of the one 6. 9 is seated third to the left of 6 another. 9 is seated third to the left of 6. Tell me what is the possibility we can have. 9 is third to the left of 6. Now 9 is third to the left of 6, then what is the only possibility we have? Here it can be either 8 or 10, and 9 is third to the left of 6. Now tell me whether this 9 can be at this place or not. 9 is here and 6 will be here. 9 is seated third to the left of 6. L and D's lucky number is not 2. L and D's lucky number is not 2. Then as H is here, H adjacent is 8. 8 must be at this place. And if H is 8 is here, 8 is here, and G and these two persons are adjacent, G will also be here. Then who are the persons left over here? 10 will be here. If 10 is here, then tell me who is the person left over? B is the person left over. And B is 10. D, G, H, R, C, L, F, B, done. And the numbers are 10, 6, 8, 4, 9, 5, 7 were done. Then L and D's lucky number is not 2. D's lucky number is not 2. D's lucky number is 6. Then whose lucky number is left over here? C's lucky number. What is the C's luckiest number? 2 is C's luckiest number. Done? Ikkada ee information tho koddi complicated ayindi. Second statement. What is the second statement? Cheppandi, which statement you are talking about? One whose lucky number is 5. Idena? One whose lucky number is 5 is seated to the immediate left of the one who is seating to the immediate right of R. Now tell me who is seated to the immediate right of R? C. Now the ones whose lucky number is 5 is seated to the immediate left of C. Saripinda leda? Okay? Akkada combination of two statements. Now the one whose lucky number is 5 is seated to the immediate left of the one who is seated to the immediate right of R. Okay, direction. And C is done with this. Now this is the final arrangement, question numbers 131 to 135. Then after this 131 to 135, then data sufficiency 136 to 139. Then 136 to 139. Now in this 136, tell me what is the information here 136? Again, three statements are there, data sufficiency. What is the position of A from the right end of the row? Then again, condition numbers, only 1, only 2, only 3 is not there, then combinations. Combinations 1 and 2. Whatever this 1 and 2, and B is seated at the 6th position from the left end of the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. B is seated 6th from the left end of the row. There is one person between B and A. A can be here or A can be here. Hence, with the help of condition number 1. Then condition number 2, C is seated at the 8th position from the left end of the row. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As C is seated 8th from the left end of the row, and C will be here. If C is here, then what is the position? C is at this place. C is seated 8th from the left end of the row, then what is your answer here? C is seated 8th from the left end of the row and also 13th from the right end of the row. Now C is 13th from the right end of the row. As C is 13th from the right end of the row, there are 12 persons. Then tell me whether we can able to determine the position of A or not. Answer vastunda leda? Yes, we are getting the answer. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. A's position is 17th. Then what is your answer here? 1 alone is sufficient. Now, with the help of 1 and 2, if you are getting the answer, then we need to check out for what? Then we need to check out for 1 and 2. And 1 and 2 or 1 and 3 as well. Because there is a choice like 1 and 2 and 1 and 3. Then 1 and 3. Now, in this one, what is the information here? B is seated at the 6th position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. B is seated 6th position. And there is one person between B and A. A can be here or A can be here. This is the condition number 1. Then condition number 3, there are 6 people sitting in between A and D. 6 people between A and D. Also, B is seated 5th to the right of D. B is seated 5th to the right of D. 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. B is seated 5th to the right of D. D will be here. If D is here, there are 6 people between A and D. A cannot be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there are 6 people between A and D. Is it possible here? Suppose 6 vastunara, we are getting only 5%. The condition itself is invalid. Isn't it? Condition number 1, B is seated 6, 3, 4, 5, 6 and one person between A and B. Then condition number 3, there are 6 people in between A and D, 3, 4, 5 and also B is seated 5th to the right of D and B is seated 5th to the right of D. Now, as B is seated 5th to the right of D, hence B will be here, D will be here, 5th to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Isn't it? If 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there are 6 persons. Yes, tell me, are we getting the answer or not? There are 6 people in between A and D. Also, B is seated 5th to the right of D. Yes, with the help of condition number 1 and 3, this is what the final arrangement we got. Tell me, are we getting the answer or not? Answer vastunda? Cheppandi. Ela vastundi? How many persons are there to the right of A? Manaki information ichchada? Led. No information given about this one. Avuna kada? As no information about this one, then hence what is your answer here? Only 1 and 2, choice 1. Then question number 137. Now in this 137, 6 people are seated around a circular table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 are seated around a circular table. What is the position of B? What is the position? A is seated at which position with respect to B? A is seated in which position with respect to B? Now we need to find out the position of A with respect to B. Then only one is not there, hence we are going directly to this 2 and 3. Now in this 2 and 3, D is seated second to the left of C. D is seated second to the left of C. C is here and D is here. D is seated second to the left of C. C who is seated second to the left of B. C is seated second to the left of B, hence B will be here. And this is about condition number 2. Then third one, F and E are immediate neighbors to C. F and E are immediate neighbors to C. If F is here, E will be here, or F is here, E will be here. Then who is the person left over here? A is the person left over. Are you getting the answer or not? The position of A with respect to B. Hence, 2 and 3 is sufficient. As 2 and 3 is sufficient, now I need to check out this one, 2 and 1 as well, because 2 and 3 are 2 and 1. Now I am checking out condition number 1 and 2. Now in condition number 2, D is seated second to the left of C, C is here, D is here, and B and C is seated second to the left of B, B is here, this is condition number 2. And first one, D is seated third to the left of E. D is seated third to the left of E. Now here, among these 6 persons, third persons is nothing but they are opposite to each other. D is third to the left of E. E who is seated second to the right of F. E is seated second to the right of F. Then who is the person left over here? A is the person. Are you getting the answer or not? Hence 1 and 3 I am getting the answer, 1 and 2, 2 and 3 I am getting the answer, 2 and 1 also I am getting the answer. Hence either 2 and either 1 or 3, choice 2. 137, choice 2. Then 138, how is Anil related to Bhuvan? How is this Anil related to Bhuvan? Then only 2 is there. First we should go for this one, only 2. Then what is only 2 here? Rani has no sister. Rani has no sister, Rani is here. Now this Rani has no sister. And Sahil is the grandfather of Tina. Tina is the daughter of Bhuvan. Anil is the brother-in-law of Tina's mother, Rani. Isn't it? Anil is the brother-in-law of Tina's mother, Rani. Tina is here. Tina's mother is Rani. Rani has no sister. Sahil is the grandfather of Tina. Sahil is the grandfather of Tina. And this Sahil can be the father of Rani, or Rani's husband's father can be Sahil. Isn't it? Now there are 2 possibilities in this one. Why it was so? Rani has no sister, and Sahil is the grandfather of Tina, and Tina who is the daughter of Bhuvan. Tina is the daughter of Bhuvan. Tina is the daughter of Bhuvan. Hence Rani's father is Bhuvan. Tina is the daughter of Bhuvan. And Anil is the brother-in-law of Tina's mother. Anil is the brother-in-law of Tina's mother, Rani. Brother-in-law could be, now this person is not having any sister, that means spouse's brother. And who is that person here? Anil. Anil is the brother-in-law of here. And Bhuvan's parents have only 2 sons. Now where is Bhuvan here? Bhuvan's parents have only 2 sons. Bhuvan's parents have only 2 sons. Then who are those 2? Have only 2 sons. Hence Bhuvan's parents have only 2 sons. Now tell me with the help of this information, are we getting the answer or not? And what is the question here? How is Anil related to Bhuvan? Yes, what is the answer here? Chapter answer vastunda leda? 138. Now in this question number 138, are we getting the answer or not? Anil's, Bhuvan's parents have only 2 sons. 2 sons unnar. How many daughters? Daughters gurinchi any information ichchada? Led. Hence this is not. Correct. Now this one, Bhuvan's parents have only 2 sons. Bhuvan's parents have only 2 sons ante vallu evaru cheppandi? Anil and Bhuvan. Isn't it? As Anil and Bhuvan, Bhuvan's parents have only 2 sisters. Then now whether this Sahil, that is not required, then what is the answer here? Yes, we are getting the answer. How is this Anil related to Bhuvan? Brother. These 2 persons are siblings to each other. Hence we are getting the answer. Then what is your answer? Only 3 alone is sufficient. Only 2 alone is sufficient, choice 3. Bhuvan's parents have only 2 sons, that is Bhuvan and Anil. Anil is the brother-in-law. As Anil is the brother-in-law of Bhuvan, Anil is a male, that is known. And this Bhuvan is the husband of Rani, Bhuvan is also a male, isn't it? Hence these 2 persons are brothers to each other, 138, choice 3. Then 139, as tell me what about this question number 139? What does the code AZ stands for? As tell me what is the code AZ stands for here? Now 1 alone, 2 alone, 3 alone is not there, then we should directly go for combination 2 and 3. Now 2 and 3, tell me what is your answer here? AZ. Now AZ is here, and apart from this AZ, OD is also common, isn't it? Hence we cannot able to determine the code. Then combining 2 and 3. Now in this 2 and 3, AZ is common here. Now in this one, AZ ER common, here also AZ ER common. Then if you combine all these 2 statements, And if you combine OD, OR, AZ and this one, then what is the only element here? AZ is common. Can you definitely identify the answer or not? Only 2 and 3, that is choice 1 is the answer. Chepandi follow here leda? Only 2 and 3 tho manaku vachindi. As 2 and 3, then we should go for 2 and 1 also. Why? Because either 2 and either 1 or 3 is there. Now we need to check out with 1 and 2. Now with the help of 1 and 2, tell me AZ. Chepandi AZ ekkada undi? Now in this one, 1 and 2 check chestunna. AZ. There is no AZ in condition number 1. AZ లేకపోయినప్పుడు కూడా మనకి రిమైనింగ్ ఉన్న ఎలిమినేషన్ అయిపోతుంది మనకి. Isn't it? ప్రతిసారి ఉండవలసిన పని లేదు ఇక్కడ. Now AZ. Now ER, OD is there. ER and OD. OD is there, isn't it? Here also OD is there. Next one ER. Do we have ER at this place? ER is not there. And OD, OR, AZ. ఇక్కడ చూడండి. OD is common. OR, AZ is common here, isn't it? Now, between these two statements, OD is common, one word will be common. అయిపోయింది కదా? Now, if you compare this statement and this one, OR is common, one word will be common. Now, finally, we are left with AZ. Are you getting the answer or not? Hence, what is your answer here? 1 and either 2 or 3. Now, in this coding and decoding, you are not supposed to write each and everything. Elimination lone cheyali. And the first priority we are giving for coding and decoding in the data sufficiency, because by seeing this one, you can able to finalize the answer. And the next priority is for next deniki istam. Data sufficiency, we have targeted 3 marks out of the given 5. At least 3 should be scored. What are those 3 cheppandi? The first priority is for coding and decoding. Next one, directions. Are into easy. Chodagane cheyachu. Inka next one, a small comparison. Okay, blood relation ranking is very difficult. Okay, we cannot directly start with that ranking and blood relation. Done with this 139. As question number 140. 140. As only one question is. As question number 140. As this is about paper number 15. Number series. Question numbers, please. Now, question numbers 154 onwards. 154 to 158. Now, in this 154 to 158. 157. Now, 154. Yes, tell me what is your answer here? 154. Now, the numbers are increasing at a smaller rate. What is the difference here? Hence, we should go for the difference. What is the difference? 23. Next difference is how much? 7 minus 1, 7 minus 3, 46. 23, 46. Next difference is how much? 69. Multiples of 23 are added. Next one, 46 and 92. What is 92 here? 92, some 8 should be subtracted, and that is 8, 38. Choice 1 is the answer. And this is about question number 154, choice 1. Multiples of 23 are added, 23, 46, 69, 92 and so on. Then question number 155, again it is based on difference, isn't it? Yes, any answer here? What is the logic? 3 to alternate. Now sir, earlier we have discussed n number of times regarding this one. Numbers are increasing and decreasing, and the numbers larger series we should go for alternate. 107, 108, 109, 110, 110, 111, 112. What is your answer here? 111. Clear? Whenever there is an alternate series, the numbers are in the increasing and decreasing order, isn't it? At the same time, the series should be a longer series. See here, there are 7 numbers. Then you should go for this one. Then 156, any answer to this 156? Let's come back to this one afterwards. 157. Now in this 157, yes, 157. Intasep చూస్తున్నారు 157. Last year in n number of examinations he has given the question. Here we have given directly, but was in the examination, yes, చెప్పండి. No, here we had given that numbers directly, but as in the examination he has given those numbers in the difference. We have discussed this one. S 120, 120 is the key number. 120 can be written as ఏ విధంగా రాయి చెప్పండి 11 square minus 1 or 5 cube minus 5. If you take this is 5 cube minus 5, then what about this 24? 3 cube minus 3. Then what about this 720? 9 cube minus 9. Now this is 11 cube 1331 minus 11 1320, and this is 12 వస్తుంది. 12 ఎందుకు వస్తుందండి? 3 5 7 9 11 13 13 cube 2197 minus 13 2184. The given numbers can be written as n cube minus n, where n is odd. 3 cube minus 3, 3 cube minus 3, and 120 is 5 cube minus 5, 720 is 9 cube minus 9, and this is 11 cube minus 11, and this is 13 cube minus 13. Then what is the number missed out here? 7 cube minus 7. 343 minus 7, that is 336. Choice 5 is the answer. Hence, earlier we had discussed about the table. In the table, these numbers, all these numbers will be there in the table. Unnai leda table lo. Then 158. Yes, question number 158, please. Now 10, 25, 55, 115, 235. Yes, tell me what are the numbers here. Again, the difference between the numbers is 15, 30. Next one is how much? 15, 30, 60, 120, and so on. Now the difference between these two numbers is 15. Next one is 30. Here the difference is how much? 60. Next one is 120. 15, 30, 60 into 2 into 2 into 2, 240. 240 is how much? 475. 475, choice 1 is the answer. Done with this? Now this is about question number 158.